In a playpen, you are in a little small enclosed area. It's very safe. There's only things in it that you're supposed to play with, and there are a limited number of things that you can do within that smaller space. But in a playground, there might be more things and more areas to explore, maybe even some areas that aren't necessarily designed for the thing that you're doing, like having fun. Same thing we can kind of apply in education. Talked about this in the interview with Gail Lovely, which is from episode 11 and is titled Exploring CS and CT in Pre-K with Gail Lovely. So from an educational standpoint, the way that this relates to this is that if we're in a playpen, you might have a very nicely crafted educational experience within this box, but there might be limited opportunities for thinking creatively, etc. within that small space. In a playground area, there might be many more opportunities to explore and to be creative and run around, etc., but it might not be as tightly crafted of an educational experience. Where you lie on that continuum between like a playground and a playpen is kind of determined by the goals that you have for the students that you're working with and like the context that you're in and like even administrator pressures, stresses, etc. But I personally generally lean much more towards the playground rather than towards the playpen. So the authors point out that, hey, most of these studies were focusing on the playpen experience, but we should really explore playgrounds if we are trying to focus on creativity. The playpen may be a good stepping point, but not necessarily a great destination to end at. This excerpt was from CSKA podcast number 190, which is titled Introducing Artificial Intelligence Literacy in Schools. You can find this by searching for the CSKA podcast on any one of your podcast apps, or by simply going to jaredolari.com.